Today we have an unboxing. We have a box here from Fanatics, and as you can see, it's the acrylic belt holder. Let's take it inside the belt room and let's open up this box. It's packaged pretty well. Came through in one piece. Nothing damaged. Thank goodness. Let's get the plastic off of it. It's pretty heavy. It's got some weight to it. So I decided to get the big gold blue belt and kind of take a gander at how that's going to fit. Kind of looks like it's going to be a gap on the ends and on the back, depending on how I snap it. Kind of trying to see where to snap it at. I'm already not liking this, to be honest. I can see that I'm going to have to pull it pretty tight. So I do it with I snap it first with the snap set, like not the minimum, not the maximum, but just kind of, right there where it starts, let's call it. When I put it on, as you can notice, there's a big gap on the sides, really loose, big gap in the back. Just very, very loose. Not liking how that looks, to be honest with you. See, it's just way loose around that. So the only thing to do is to make it tighter. And as you can see how tight I made it, makes the strap really go past like the side plates. And just not liking how that looks. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm going to stick it on my shelf here in a second so you can kind of see what it looks like with the other belts. I don't think I'm a fan of this. As you can see, it's just real tight, and strap looks weird hanging in the back because you had to pull it so tight to make it fit. So I put it on the shelf with the other belts. Just doesn't look right. As you can see, the strap is just kind of hanging in the back, looking weird. Just not liking that. So I'm going to take that off and put it on the way I like to hang my belts on shelves. And that's with the straps completely loose, not snapped. That way you can show off the side plates. The belt can spread without being tight. Keeps the leather loose. And I just feel that looks a lot better. I'll stick with this. After playing around with a few different belts on this stand, I think I found the one belt that might look all right on it. And that's the North American Championship belt, the NXT one. Because it's such a wide belt, and actually the strap isn't long. So you can see I have it strapped in the back, and it doesn't come out like the other belts did earlier in the video. And it sits on there half decently nice. This is probably the only belt, probably be women's belts and shorter belt straps that would actually look okay on this. But still, I don't like it that you can't see the side plates when you're sitting there from the front. I like how when I have it on display, you can see the side plates on most of my belts, as you can see. My recommendation to WWE would be to make the oval a little wider, left to right, and also have it angled. Because as you can see, this is very flat and straight. So when sitting on different levels of shelving, the light's just not going to hit it right, and it just doesn't pop right. I think this would be better sitting at an angle, kind of like how you see all the other belts sitting on angles when they're sitting on a shelf. Just sits better at a slight angle. That would be my only recommendation on the change to this. The only other recommendation would be to figure out a way to make this for a little less money, because that's kind of expensive when it costs almost as much as a quarter of a belt or half a belt to buy a stand. So that's my box opening and review on the acrylic belt stand from WWE. Stay tuned for more.